everybody, we have Daniel here from Skyline Attractions. And Daniel, can you tell me what you do?
Well, this is a little interesting, and being on the other side of things, actually being interviewed here at IAAPA 2023, I am the site/build install supervisor for Skyline Attractions. So whenever we have a new exciting project, I am the one that basically oversees from the first piece of steel that gets cut all the way until when the ride is actually open to guests and the public.
Great. So I have just a few questions for you today. We're going to make it quick, of course.
Okay.
So can you discuss the importance of collaboration with other departments, such as engineering and design, in ensuring a successful completion of your projects?
Well, you got to have all the teams work together, from our design engineers. There's 13 people here at Skyline Attractions. A lot of them are engineers. I am not an engineer, but it's neat to see how the workflow is diverse and kind of divvied out between the different engineers. One will do structural, one will do trains, one will do site planning and whatnot. But all of them have to come together and work together in order to actually get the project completed. Even with my side, when it comes to the site and build install, we got to have all the right tools, we got to have all the right parts, all the right track pieces are there. When it came to our Six Flags installations, the ones that went to Texas and Georgia, we had to make sure we sent the right pieces to the right location. So we had, say, 19 pieces on one of our tracks, and we had to make sure all 19 showed up at Texas, and not having two 19-track roller coasters show up in one location. Just making sure that we had everything that we needed to make sure the project was good.
Great. So, and can you tell me, including the projects here, what key safety considerations did you prioritize when building those projects?
So obviously safety is number one when it comes to amusement parks. We got to make sure that the product that we supply is safe, all the way from how we install it to once it is fully installed to after when it comes to maintenance. Our rides are very safe when it comes to them being weld free, so you don't have to worry about welds. You don't have to have a certified welder. You don't have to do NDT testing, which is non-destructive testing at the end of the year, to check all the welds. That's a key safety feature, and it's one that as you're walking along the course of the track, you could easily identify if a rivet was actually knocked out or in a place that it shouldn't be and whatnot. So that gives the maintenance people an easy, all right, I know what I need to do, and they can fix it very quickly. Like, to install a rivet on this takes less than 30 seconds.
Great. That's great that it's so easy to do everything and that you guys take everything safe. It's awesome to hear. So with your big, your main deal, your main seller, the Pescetti coaster, what makes that product different than other family coasters here on the market?
Well, like I was saying earlier about it being weld free, that is our major marketable thing about it, is the fact that you don't have to do all the welding with it. You pop the rivets in, they're good to go. There's other competitors out there that have exciting products and whatnot, but I feel that our Pescetti Bowl coasters offer that great family thrill where you get the young riders, yet you can still have grandma hop on as well. And when you pair that with our Aurora lighting package, it's really just the win-win situation. You have a phenomenal ride with an attractive lighting package. It's like moth to a flame. So, and this is fully customizable. Anything that is on here, we can actually do.
Wow, what a beauty.
So we're talking fish, lightning, you name it. It's basically a television screen, and it'll display whatever we want on there. We could make it interactive for guests, or if a park wanted to have it where it was, say, chasing a train. It's all dependent on what the client wants, but we can make it happen with those products.
All right, so now we're over here by TrailRunner. Can you tell me a little bit about that, Daniel?
So basically, TrailRunner is our step up from, say, our Pescetti Bowl coasters. While Pescetti is supposed to be family or family thrill with our E&F models, TrailRunner is meant for a more thrill-esque, I guess you could say, model. Family thrill to upper thrill. As you can see with the model that we have here, it's meant also to do kind of like a terrain coaster. So we'd love to be able to install one of these, say, on a mountainside or somewhere, hug the terrain, fly past trees, rocks, waterfalls, different things like that. And we have the ability to do that with this track, which is the exact same track as what we have over with our Pescetti Bowls, but it has a lip on it so we can actually run upstop wheels on there. So right now with our Pescettis, they run basically a road wheel and a kind of guide / upstop, where it kind of pins it together to the track and presses, as opposed to a normal three-wheel system where you have a road, guide, and upstop, which is what TrailRunner would have on our video display. But you can see it's quick, it's snappy. Still not too crazy intense and whatnot, but TrailRunner is meant to, of course, give an exciting thrill as you're flying through. I would love to have one of these, like I said, on a mountainside in pitch black. I don't want the Aurora system. While I think it would be great on there, but I would love to be able to fly through the trees and the hills and the woods and whatnot. TrailRunner has the ability to do that.
Awesome. Now, everybody knows you're a super big enthusiast, Daniel. I guess we don't, but anyways, tell me, how was your experience in the amusement industry? Describe your experience in the amusement industry and how you progressed to the role you're at in today.
I mean, that's a long story short. I've always had a love for theme parks. Pretty much it kicked off when I was 13 or so. That's when big rides were getting built at Six Flags Magic Mountain, Goliath, Deja Vu, and X, and I was obsessed with them. I was always wanting to take photos of them, go ride the rides, and it just kind of progressed into a love for the theme parks. After my dad had passed away when I was 13, I found a lot of solace in being able to get away from the bad thoughts and ideas and whatnot that were floating in my head by going to a park. So it was escapism for me. And I started talking with a lot of people and a lot of industry professionals about a path of what I should do to try to make something of myself in the industry. So I started doing photos and videos for a long time, and then it progressed to I wanted to actually build the attractions. And I had an opportunity about 5-6 years ago to start actually installing rides and attractions here in Orlando. I got my mechanical experience with that, got my high climb rescue certification, and then I moved on to Skyline, and I had my opportunity to actually build my first roller coasters this past year. So it's been a long whirlwind, a long process. There's been a lot of times where I wanted to give up, but to be honest, if there is one piece of advice I can give the viewers that are watching, don't give up. When one door closes, another one will open, but it all depends on how much you want it and what you choose your path to get there, I guess you could say.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. I know a lot of our, young viewers are looking for that next step and how to get there. So that's great to hear. Very motivational.
Keep it up, keep it going, and that's all I can really advise on that.
Awesome. Now, last question.
Yep.
Can you share any memorable moments from your recent projects or just in general?
I mean, setting the very first piece of steel onto the foundation, that was a memorable moment because, all right, this is real deal. It's happening. Even though I had a hand in actually putting the track together for months prior to that, but physically being at the site in Texas and having the steel go in the air, that was a really proud moment knowing that this is actually happening. And of course, I know it's cliche, everybody says it in the industry, but when you get a chance to see the first riders actually get on a product that you have spent months, hours, countless nights without sleep, blood, sweat, tears, that whole expression, it's real. And when somebody can ride your product and they're coming off smiling and they want to go right back around and do it again, that's the most fulfilling and rewarding part of being a part of Skyline Attractions.
Great. Well, thank you so much for Daniel for speaking with us today. And great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I'll see you out on the Midway.
Woo!